Do you ever feel like life is slipping through your fingers? Like no matter what you do, you're just not making the progress you want. Here's the reality. You're probably wasting your time on things that are holding you back. And the crazy part, you might not even realize it. But that's okay. You're here now, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 5 things you need to avoid if you want to stop wasting your life. Ready? Let's get into it. The first thing you've got to stop doing is procrastination. Now, you might think this just means being lazy, but that's not the whole story, is it? You're not lazy, you're scared. Scared of not being good enough, scared of messing up, or maybe even scared of succeeding. So instead of starting, you delay. You find something else to do, something easier, and tell yourself, I'll get to it tomorrow. But here's the truth. Tomorrow never comes. The time you lose, you'll never get back. So here's what I want you to do. Stop aiming for perfection and just start. Even if it's messy, even if it's small. What's that one thing you've been avoiding? Go take one step toward it today and watch how your life starts moving forward. Next up, you need to let go of people pleasing. How often do you say yes to things just to keep the peace, even when you don't really want to? You bend and twist yourself to fit into other people's expectations, but what's it doing to you? Here's a reality check. You'll never make everyone happy. And every time you sacrifice what's right for you to please someone else, you lose a bit of yourself. So here's my question for you. Whose opinion are you living for, and why? The sooner you start living for your goals and your values, the freer you'll feel. It's time to put yourself first, without guilt. The third thing keeping you stuck is living in the past. How often do you find yourself replaying old mistakes or thinking about what could have been? Be honest, we all do it. But let me tell you something. The past is gone. You can't change it, no matter how many times you relive it in your head. What you can change is how you move forward from today. So, here's a challenge for you. Next time you catch yourself stuck in the past, stop. Take that energy and use it to focus on what you can do right now. The present is where your power is. What are you going to do with it? Now this one is big. Fear of failure. You know it's holding you back. You want to try something new, but what if it doesn't work out? What if you fall flat on your face? Here's the thing. Failure isn't the enemy. The real enemy is staying stuck in the same place because you're too scared to try. Think about it. Every successful person has failed more times than you've even tried. The difference is they keep going. So instead of asking yourself, what if I fail, start asking, what will I learn? Every failure is a step closer to success. What's the thing you've been afraid to do? Just take the first step. Failure is part of the process, not the end. Finally, let's talk about negative self-talk. That voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that it's too hard. That voice is lying to you, and you know it deep down. But the more you listen to it, the more you believe it. So what if you flip the script? What if, instead of telling yourself, I'll never make it, you said, I can figure this out? It's not about instant confidence. It's about shifting your perspective. Your thoughts shape your reality. So here's your action step. Start catching yourself when that inner voice is being negative. Replace it with something better. It doesn't have to be perfect, just better. So, there you have it. If you want to stop wasting your life, avoid these 5 traps. Procrastination, people-pleasing, living in the past, fear of failure, and negative self-talk. Each one of these is stealing your time, your energy, and your potential. But the good news, you can change it. right now. It's not too late. You can start today, one decision at a time. So what's your next step going to be? Because the life you want is waiting for you, but only if you're willing to take action today.